Afternoon, Rousey. Ended up here at Yorkshire Amateurs 1-0 to the hosts. Give us your post-match verdict.
Not a lot in it really, nip and tuck. Just said to the boys in there that probably the one bit of quality that's been shown in the entire game, a little bit of desire from their number 4, picks the ball up, moves it wide, a good ball, good cutback and a good finish, and it's probably the only bit of quality that the game's seen. And we felt like for the first 20-25 minutes of that second half we were backing them up, we've forced a few corners, we were getting into good areas, and we've obviously had the goalmouth scramble. Shep's lashed at one or two things, and then when obviously you looks out, and we go there. But listen, we can't keep saying it, we can't keep talking about luck. You make your own luck. You've got to be clinical when your chances come your way and defend your box. And as I said, probably the one bit of quality has decided the game.
The last 2 games now we've lost by the 1 goal margin. What do you put that down to? Is it just not being quite clinical enough in the final third?
Yeah, taking the game away from teams. We're probably talking 4 weeks ago, and we're talking about conceding way too many goals, giving too many chances up. Now it's the opposite. We seem to have shut the door at the back end. Obviously we've been done by the odd goal in both games, both away games, but when we get in the final third, we don't seem to be opening teams up as easy as we did do previously, and not creating enough chances. So it's something we've got to go away and work on. But when you're on top and you have your spells of pressure, as we said in the first 20-25 minutes of that second half, you've got to score and take the goals away from them, and that's not what we've done. We've left them in the game, and obviously they go and win it.
Defensively, for large periods, that the boys did really well. Obviously the offensive side of things, we pinned them in for large parts. Is it sort of still positive that we're still having these spells in games, but also disappointing at the same time that we're not able to take advantage of these spells?
It's only a positive if you go and take the games away from teams. I've said it to the players that when you've got the spells of pressure, you've just got to stamp on teams. You've got to make sure you're clinical and you take the game away, because goals change games. And as you see, once they've scored the goal, they've got experienced players in their changing room. They know how to slow things down. They know how to obviously manage the game and manage the referee, and that's exactly what they've done. They've seen the game through, but we should be attempting to do that to other teams. We've got to go and get the goal and make sure we're seeing things through the last 20-25. But as I say, it is what it is now. It's another defeat, and we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and look forward to the next game.
Like you say, next game we're at home to Stockton. Give us your thoughts on that game.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We won our last home game. We've got to be positive. We've got to get in there and train again for an hard week, and make sure the 1 or 2 players who are not quite up to match fitness, who've been out with injuries, are getting that little bit closer. The 1 or 2 players that are on the fringes are now staking a claim for the shirt. So it's up to them to have a good week of training, and obviously we'll shake things up and see where we are Saturday.
Cheers, mate. All the best.